trajectory has been adorned with pivotal roles, including Joint Development Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, and Under Secretary. Ma'am also held the position of Secretary for Home Affairs and Justice, adorned with the additional charge of Resident Commissioner. Ma'am has a resolute leadership and profound dedication and is a beacon of administrative prowess and an invaluable asset to the realms she governs. We are honored to have you amongst us, ma'am. Please put your hands together for Srimati Tanu Kashyap. We are also delighted to have amongst us Shri Karnan. He's IAS GHMC Commissioner. Please put your hands together. Srimati Valluri Kranti, IAS Managing Director, Telangana Tourism Department. Srimati Bhavani Shri, she's an IAS Secretary, National Turmeric Board. Srimati Priyanka Karnar, Commissioner, Information and Public Relations. Please put your hands together for all our honorable dignitaries and the guests out there. All right, people. On that note, let the runway come alive. Let's hear the sound of applause and light up the venue. Everybody, come on. Please do your applause talking as we present our first collection of the night. Heritage redefined, sustainability empowered, style elevated. Founded in 2023, Himanshi by Himanshi Trivedi transforms tradition into unforgettable fashion with Dabu, eco-dyeing, hand-block printing, Nandana prints, and intricate embroidery. Each garment is a masterpiece of love and legacy. This is not just fashion. This is heritage in motion. Ladies and gentlemen, make way for Himanshi! Well, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Himanshi Trivedi's collection. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we are up for our second collection of the night, where threads carry emotion and drapes become poetry. We bring to you Soul Weaves, a Delhi-based label founded in 2016 by NIFT alumna Swati Kapoor. With every creation, Soul Weaves nurtures artisans and sustains heritage crafts. Tonight, their Bunny Thani collection unfolds, inspired by the timeless Kishangarh paintings. Watch as their beauty, charm, and grace translate into flowing silhouettes on our runway. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Soul Weaves by Swati Kapoor. Please put your hands together for Soul Weaves. Next we have a celebration of timeless artisanal craft with a modern twist. Kirkiti. From apparel to accessories, Kirkiti has captured hearts of Kala Ghoda, Dastakar and Pause for a cause. Each piece blends heritage with sustainability, giving craftspeople a new voice and the world a new way of dressing responsibly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Kirkiti, where sustainability meets style with grace. Well, that was a breathtaking collection, everybody. Please put your hands together for Kirkiti. Up next, I'm expecting a louder response from the people if you guess it right. As we return home to Telangana, students of NIFT Hyderabad bring alive the soul of this land through the Golabhama saris of Siddipet, Bharoon embroidery and the vibrant Banjara stitches of Devarakonda. Mirrors, shells, colors and heritage walk hand in hand tonight. This is tradition reimagined. This is pride on the runway. This is NIFT Hyderabad. Let your applause sparkle brighter than the runway as we present CBPD by NIFT Hyderabad. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this mesmerizing collection by CBPD Hyderabad. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from Shillong, we present Usuoy by Lavanda Shisha Mutant, a collection that embodies transition, duality, and self-expression. Drawing from Japanese art and the philosophy of wabi-sabi, Usuoy merges denim and cotton with embroidery, applique, tie-dye bleaching, and fabric manipulation. Each piece celebrates transformation, reminding us that fashion, like life, is ever-changing. Let's make this moment unforgettable. Give it up, everyone, for Usuoy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for that revolutionary collection, Usuoy.
वो आ रहा है क्या? हाँ वो है ऑडियो लेना
Namaskar. With immense immense pride, I welcome you to the second edition of CHHAAP at Shilparamam, Hyderabad on the 12th to 17th of September this year. CHHAAP is an event that we started at NIFT from last year to celebrate the artisanship, the craftsmanship of the country in handloom and handicraft sector and the artisans with which NIFT works very closely. CHHAAP is an event which celebrates this. This year, the second time around, we are moving to Hyderabad, one part of the country, to see what the artisans do with their craftsmanship.
Hello Hyderabad. CHHAAP is an initiative of the National Institute of Fashion Technology to celebrate the richness of Indian craft, its design, and the culture of the country. What better place can it be hosted at, if not the Shilparamam, Hyderabad's crafts village? CHHAAP, the inedible stamp of handloom and craft traditions of India, is being celebrated by National Institute of Fashion Technology. NIFT, a premium design education institute, started under the aegis of Ministry of Textiles in 1986, has marked its benchmark in fashion education with strong marking on commitments to the social responsibility and excellence.
Well, please put your hands together, everyone. Up next, from wax and dye to color and form, every piece here is a dialogue between heritage and modernity. Founded in 2018 by Priyadarshini Tangavelu and Pooja Jain, House of Tamarind reimagines hand-painted batik into effortless silhouettes for today's world. Craft transformed, heritage alive. Let's welcome House of Tamarind. Well, your response said it all. Big round of applause for House of Tamarind. Next, from NIFT Jodhpur, we present the reverse theory, a collection that draws inspiration from the curious case of Benjamin Button, crafted through the double block printing traditions of the Peeper cluster. This showcase celebrates the eternal cycle of creation, decay, and rebirth. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the reverse theory, where impermanence becomes beauty, fashion mirrors the rhythm of life itself. Please put your hands together for Jodhpur All Black Collection, the reverse theory. That was a stunning set of collection. The reverse theory. Ladies and gentlemen, the man behind the successful runway presentation of these models. Please put your hands together for the show director and the show choreographer, Mr. Joseph Sundar. Moving on, now the energy of the marketplace comes alive. From the applique traditions of Burma, NIFT Jodhpur students present Bazaar Beats, a bold streetwear collection that blends craft with rhythm, heritage with edge. This is fashion that doesn't just walk the runway. It pulses with the heartbeat of India's bazaars. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our next collection from NIFT Jodhpur. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was some glamorous masterpiece done by NIFT Jodhpur students, Bazaar Beats. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank our official hair and makeup partner, which is none other than Manasa DLM Studio, led by Manasa, an internationally trained award-winning artist and proud title holder of India's Best Makeup Artist 2020. We can't thank you enough. Manasa DLM Studio, please give it up for them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on. From the looms of Telangana to global runways, we now honor Padma Shri awardee Kacham Govardhan, a masterpiece of Ikat and Telia Rumal. His artistry draws from temple architecture and the jali patterns of Charminar. His fabrics have graced international stages in France, Tokyo, and the US. And tonight, they grace the very runway. Please join me in celebrating the legendary craftsmanship of Kacham Govardhan. Gentlemen, let's honor Padma Shri awardee Mr. Gajam Govardhan. Up next, a label that is more than fashion. It's a conscious movement founded in 1997 by Uma Himawati. Upasana from Orville weaves the threads of peace, unity, and purpose into every garment. From Tsunamika empowering fisherwomen to zero waste upcycling, Upasana redefines what fashion can mean for people and planet. Tonight, the runway becomes a stage for mindful elegance. This is fashion with soul. This is Upasana. Well, there was a mesmerizing sort of collection by Upasana. Please put your hands together, everyone. Fashion as activism, design as guardianship. This is Shantaa by Shelly. Rooted in the traditions of the Shantaa tribe, this collection speaks of resilience, healing, and urgent action against deforestation and climate change. Every garment is both a creation and a call to care for nature, for culture, for our shared future. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Shantaa by Shelly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there was a beautiful collection by Shelly presenting Shantaa. Up next, now from NIFT Kolkata, a fearless student showcase inspired by the Japanese legend of the sun and the storm. Kimono sleeves and obi belts entwined with Bengal's Jamdani weaving from Kalna, brought alive through eco-dyeing with motifs of sunbursts and storm clouds. This collection balances serenity and energy in warm earthy tones. This is fresh. This is fearless. This is fashion reimagined. Give it up for NIFT Kolkata. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a mesmerizing collection. Please put your hands together for NIFT Kolkata. And before we move ahead, I want each and every one, can we have a huge round of applause for each and everyone sitting out there? Can we give it up for each and everybody sitting over there enjoying the show with us? Thank you so much for your presence. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we also want to thank our official hair and makeup partner, Manasa DLM Studio, led by Manasa, an internationally trained, award-winning artist and proud title holder of India's Best Makeup Artist 2020. Please give it up for Manasa DLM Studio. And let's not forget to compliment the man behind this stunning runway presentation by our stunning models. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the show director and the show choreographer, Mr. Joseph Sundar. Ladies and gentlemen, and now we are on the urge of presenting the finale. From the heart of Hyderabad, we now celebrate the legacy of master designer Shravan Kumar Ramaswamy. Since 1993, his label has stood as a tribute to Indian textiles, weavers, and traditions. Through his initiative, Alayam, Shravan Kumar uplifts countless weaver families, preserving heritage with dignity and devotion. Tonight, his showcase, an ode to the weaves and weavers, is not just fashion, but a living testimony of culture, care, and craft. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Shravan Kumar Ramaswamy.
Wait, yeah, you have to repeat before something. They're not ready yet? Are they ready or not? No. Mansi, are they ready or no?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we have come to the concluding part of the show, I want you to please put your hands together. Can we hear some louder noise here? Come on, let's make some noise. ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for visionary designs by Shravan Kumar Ramaswamy. Well, with that note, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the grand finale of this spectacular evening, it is my utmost pleasure to take you through the shining constellation of designers who have graced the CHHAAP 2025 runway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for all the designers out there, starting with Himanshi, Soul Weaves by Swati Kapoor, House of Tamarind by Priyadarshini and Pujatan, Shri Shravan Kumar, Shelly, Kirkiti, and Shri Gajam Govardhan. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your loudest cheer to all the amazing designers who presented their collection. We would like to thank our official makeup partner, Manasa Studios. Big round of applause for them. Our show director and show choreographer, Mrs. Joseph Sundar. And also, man behind this wonderful music, DJ Anand. Let's hear it for DJ Anand, everyone. And also, I would like to thank all the models who graced this runway. One huge round of applause for all the amazing models out there. And also, I would like to mention one very important name, NIFT final year student who is holding the backstage all by herself. Manasi, let's hear it for Manasi, everyone. Along with the team and everyone, let's put it across. Everybody, come on, let's make some noise for all the people who contributed. And one very important name, people. I want everybody to listen to it carefully. Let's bring your loudest cheer for Pooja Jastri. Come on. NIFT Director Malini D, ma'am. Everybody, come on, let's make some noise for her. And with that, dear guests, our journey across looms, landscapes, and legacies comes to an end. Each collection tonight has been a chapter in the story of CHHAAP, where fashion is not only style, but soul. Let's celebrate the artisans, the designers, the students, and every hand that has woven tonight's magic. This was Sampada, a fashion showcase from CHHAAP 2025, wishing you a peaceful night with the timeless spirit of handicraft and handlooms by your side. Before I take my leave, the man, the voice behind this show, me, myself, if you can please put your hands together. My name is Ajit Shukla. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That is my time.
Why so less?
Namaskaram, good evening. On behalf of NIFT family, I would like to thank our chief guest of the evening, Shri K. Ilambarthi IAS. I would like to thank our Director General, Srimati Tanu Kashyap IAS, and all the NIFT fraternity, artisans, designers who made this show spectacular. Thank you all. Your presence not only honors this platform but also inspires every young designer stepping onto it. With that, let the magic flow into the coming days of CHHAAP 2025. Thank you all. Good night.